Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Last Cloudia video. My name is DK, and today we're going to be going over Chun-Li's video that is, she's already out. So I must have got my days mixed up because I had no idea that she was actually dropping today. I guess I didn't read the clip notes right. Bad DK, bad. So we're going to go ahead and talk about her. I'm sure a lot of people have already pulled for her because most people are actually waiting for Chun-Li to drop. Her kit is very unique in a way. Do I like it? Yes and no. But is she a bad character? No, of course not. Nobody's really that bad, at least recently in Last Cloudia, especially if you're doing PvE. More or less, when it comes to the topic of being an insanely good character, it's more of like they can do both. But for PvE, she's gonna be great. She's got super armor just like Ryu, but she does come with a lot of conditions. We'll go ahead and talk about that. And me, if you guys know me, I'm not a big fan of conditional stuff, but she seems to come with quite a bit. So let's go ahead and dive into the video and check her out. Always looking fine as ever. Look at her. Okay, all right, start the video. I don't know why they have the camera so close. I mean, damn. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So my biggest... Why is that camera so close, bro? That is just I think it's so close. Okay, I can see her feet. It's just, her head looks like a big papa head, man. That's crazy. Anyways, let's see here. Let's see. All right, let's back it up a little bit. So she is gonna be a dual wield unit, right? Yeah, because in the we do have a demo of her already, so I've kind of tested her a little bit, but man, her S3 is definitely really good. It's 40 hits, if I'm not mistaken. 20 hits on the S2. I mean S3, sorry, S3. So one thing to note about this is it 3? Let me see. I think it's S2 that she does. Yeah, this windmill kick. So depending on the distance is how many hits she actually does. So you guys, it's weird. You can close the gap with it and it will still hit, but it doesn't fit. It doesn't get the full amount of hits on it. So to maximize the S2, you're gonna definitely want to make sure you're in close vicinity of the enemy to make sure you get the full amount of hits. Now these units are all based on single wield in this video, so just double the amount of hits and she's gonna get you'll get her dual wield effect. Yeah, so that's 20. So yeah, 40 hits on the S3, which is pretty nutty. Judging by the demo, she's hitting around 79 to even 79k and above. So I mean, she can get the numbers there for sure. Again, the S4 is nice and flashy, but again, it's just too close on the camera. They needed to tone it down a little bit. But going over, I mean, that's just being nitpicky. Going over her traits, we do have Chun-Li traits. We have skill damage plus 30%, which is always good. We always like the flat 30. 50, damage cap 5k. And then we have her special damage 100% and the damage cap plus 40k. S4 does hit pretty hard. I think it's like 40 something hits. What do we see that at? 40, 30, 43 hit, 48. Oh, sorry. So 48 hits. That's actually not that bad. Let's see. So again, here's where we start getting conditional. We have max 50% damage. Yeah, max damage 50%, damage cap plus 10k at 5+ uses. Okay, so resets each wave if incapacitated. If using a skill on another targeted enemy, chance to evade. Wait. Blah, blah, blah. If using, I hate these little brackets, man. Let's start this again. Max damage plus 50%, damage cap 10k at 5 uses. Resets each wave if incapacitated. If using a skill on another, that sucks. Yeah, so boss wave. Yeah, you have to use 5 of her skills. Condition? Maybe. Uh, chance to evade physical and magic attacks taken. That's always really good. Very, very good. We do like that. We usually throw those on a lot of our GVG and PvP stuff. You know, evading is always nice, and it's built into our kit, so you don't have to use anything for that. So trait 1 is pretty decent. I just don't really care for the condition at 5 uses, and it looks like it resets each wave or incapacitated, or if you're using a skill on another targeted enemy. So multi enemies is just not going to really be that useful. So this is going to be more of a boss killer for PvE for that trait. Head to head, we have when skill attacking, heal 1 STR defense debuff on a unit, excluding some debuffs. That's actually pretty cool. So the reason why I like this is, from what I read here, is that when skill attacking, you heal 1 STR debuff. So that means if for some reason, if you're like in PvP or like a boss hits a debuff on you, especially, I wonder if, because it's not, it doesn't say active ability, it just says heal 1 debuff. So I wonder if it would remove a random debuff from, like, let's say if you're playing PvP and you're using her, if it would take off one of the Theo debuffs, which is -50. So that's actually pretty cool because, like I said, it doesn't say active, so that's actually really nice. So I want to test that. I'm pretty sure it'll work fine. Frontal attack damage is plus 20%. Yeah, that frontal. I mean, most units do have a frontal, so it's okay. Damage cap plus 2k. Again, condition only based on that frontal attack. Then we have frontal physical counter damage taken -40. Again, a lot of attacks are frontal. Counter damage is really nice. That's just counter damage flat. So 2p. She is, I think, -30 to thunder though. So that's a big no. But -40% to counter damage. And really, the reason why I say 2p is because she's our big counter thunder meta right now. So yeah, she's a monster. When skill attacking, chance to restore SET 1 second. Chance for special to deal critical damage when HP is 25% or less. Special crit rate is +10. We don't really care about special crit rate, really. It used to be kind of fun and niche to play with, but now I really don't care for it at all. I do like when skill attacking though, chance to restore SET for 1 second. That's not bad. But it's a chance. I don't know what the chance percentage is going to be. Maybe 20, maybe 50, who knows. But still, I'd rather get 1 second than no seconds. You know what I mean? I don't really like too much on the if the -40 was just damage taken and not damage taken and counter damage taken, or just something like that, I would have been fine with it. Even skill damage taken. Frontal physical is weird, but it's still good. It's still good. Let me see. Anything else I see wrong with her head to head? I don't really. Nothing really. Okay, so decent traits. I'm leaning more towards like a PvP unit here. No, I'm sorry, PvE unit here. So let's move on to skills. For the first skill, we have front medium ice combo attack. So she's an ice user. Skill 2, spinning bird kick. Close in one enemy with the close in on enemy with a wide range ice combo attack around the unit. When attack hits a target, extend into a mid range ice combo attack that launches the enemy into the air. Won't extend when attack doesn't hit the target. Okay. Yeah, so again, like this one is weird because you want to definitely be a little bit closer. I mean, you can use it to close the gap and get a couple hits, but it won't maximize. You want to get a little bit closer. Skill 3, we have 100 lightning kicks. Instantly close the gap for a wide area ice combo attack. This one's actually really nice. I do like the animation in general. And it's 40 hits on dual wield, so pretty nutty. And then we have her special, which is a powerful ice combo, and it does give ice resistance -50. So that's also really nice. I did talk to Duke a couple days ago, and he was telling me to use Sahagin, but yeah, no, not happening. I'd rather use Chun-Li. More damage, big numbers. So yeah, so this is really cool. She has some nice debuff for bosses, which is very nice. I do really like that. So overall, definitely a fun unit. We have Haki STR +40, chance for criticals to break enemy guard. Really nice. I do like this a lot. There are some bosses that do have guard, and you know, sometimes you have to build to break that guard. So she has a built-in break effect, but a chance, of course, with criticals. And the STR +40, who doesn't want a free stat buff, right? And it isn't an actual buff, like a time buff. It's actual just looks like just straight flat 40% to Chun-Li. So a fair fight, frontal attack critical +5, critical damage +10. But when rear attacking, you get -5. So she definitely, it's interesting, right? It really is like that Street Fighter oriented base thing. Like, you know, in a game you're facing one another and you're fighting. It's really rare that you ever, unless you get like a cross up, you hit the back, but nothing really happens to the rear like some games do. Like Soul Calibur or like even Tekken. It's very like frontal fighting. So I can see why they give you like a little small minus if you hit from the back. So you definitely don't want to use like, you definitely want to hit from the back. I mean, it's critical rate, so you know it's not really that crazy, because you either gain it or you lose it. So you know, so for kicking butt, we have small kick, skill kick attack damage cap plus 10k. So don't know why they do this. So it looks like only kick attack damage cap is 10k. Which I mean, it's Chun-Li, right? She has a lot of kicks, so she's not gonna get 10k from her fireball. She's not gonna any I believe the additional from the attack on the S3. I believe it's a fireball. You won't get that. You'll get -10k on that. So unfortunately, yeah, a condition that it shouldn't be there, honestly. But I get they're trying to just do something fun with the kits, but at the end of the day, just give us a damn 10k all the way around. For OD Overdrive, we have when using a skill, use 3% of max MP, and unit cannot be interrupted by most attacks. Damage taken during skill attacks is -15. So that is super armor by using MP, which is very, very good. She won't be flinched out because her attacks are a little bit long, minus her S1, but you won't be flinched out because of the overdrive as long as you have your MP. Running Sharp Eyes also uses your MP, so if you're gonna use a lot of those, make sure you build a high MP unit so that you don't run out. Or I believe she comes with Goddess Kiss, so you should be good. I believe I saw it in there somewhere, and yep, she does have it. So she is able to get her MP back. So that could help out a lot too. So yeah, Sharp Eyes and Overdrive are going to be pretty good together, just as long as you use that Goddess Kiss proc to get your stuff back. So for corner, we have when enemy is near left or right edge of the field, skill damage is +30% and damage cap +5k. Another condition, when you basically have to push them to the wall. So again, not the hardest thing to do. Enemies mostly won't survive. At least, you know, base enemies won't survive even 1 or 2 of her attacks. So not really a big issue, but it is 5k cap you're losing if you fight in the middle of the field. I wonder if the larger enemies that take up the whole field is considered left edge because their ass is, you know, on the edge of the field. So I hope they took that into consideration. I haven't really tested that. I just got Ryu yesterday and I just got Chun-Li today, maybe. Round 2. So battle start, give revive effect to unit, no time limit or effect. So this is really good. We love to have revive effects, so very nice. And there's no time limit on the effect, and you just get it. Let's see what else we got. We got ice attack raise 4, ice attack damage +3%, damage cap +3k. Always love it. Don't ever want to see that on an arc because I don't even want to know what it's going to cost to run it. So keep those in the kits, please. Attack 4, fighting spirit max, heroism 4, critical 3. Yes. Do we have auto crit? Yes. So boys and girls, this is going to be a fun unit to build. We can just throw a bunch of crit. Maybe we, oh my, and she's ice. Use icy guardian, no ifs, ands, and buts. You want to get those crit pursuits. Yeah, no, she is going to be fun as hell in PvE. So yeah, blessed speed, advanced aim vitals, gale force, pride 2, proud force, skill charge 1. Nice. Do wield triple impact. Now the triple impact is kind of fun for her. It's like 24 hits, I think, for her, just her general, if I recall correctly. Her what is it? I completely forgot about, I mean, I don't really mess with triple impacts, but I believe that I was doing her autos in the training area and she was getting like 24 hits or something, or no, like 40 something, I think. And yeah, so Common Master is required to get a certain amount of hits. I think it's 50. So yeah, so if you just auto her once and then start your attacks, you can actually get a nice little buff and damage. So yeah, no, I'm a big fan of her. I'm a big fan of her regular attack. It's really nice. The triple ink pack, it looks really cool. The numbers, I don't know. It was just fun to use. I rarely pay attention to stuff like that, but I like the triple impact effect on her. It's kind of fun. But me saying that, don't use triple impact like as a payable SC skill. Like no. If it's on the kit, it's on the kit, but don't use it. Cloud Master 2, it's gonna give us a nice little buff at a certain combo. I think that one's 50. I think it's 30%. I think it is. Ice attack raise 2, ice critical raise. Again, we love to see crit packages on units like this because especially when they're conditional on that crit damage. So yeah, because a fair fight up there, it requires her to crit for the 10k. So again, another condition, of course. But she should crit just fine using the right setup. And then definitely use a pursuit package for her. Icy Guardian for sure. Still a general arc, very easy to obtain. A lot of players should already have it. If you're new to the game, just be patient. I'm sure you'll get it. Next, we have Ice Mega Drive, Cloud Giga Boost, Awaken 2 for survivability, Goddess Kiss to recover that MP based on regular attacks, Guard Charge, and Wholeness of Body, which is a little bit of a nice heal for her. So overall, kit is pretty nice. I do like it. Usually I complain about the triple impact, but today I like it. Let's see here. So yeah, overall, I like the kit. Very PvE oriented. Not a lot of damage reduction, so I don't really recommend her for PvP just yet, unless I test her and she's godly, which you never know, right? Of course, she does come with magic damage taken, magic damage taken -10. Interesting. So no physical, only magical. That's interesting. Special cap, LB. Yeah, magic damage taken all the way around. Interesting. Okay. So for the LR, I actually really like this thing. So for World Tour, we have an arc trait. Each wave, your SCR and defense is 7% max 3 times. So 3 waves will put you at 21% for SCR and defense. It's not a buff, it is a stat. So it's very nice. So at battle start, you do also get high protection. Also very, very good. That is 7 SC. No, yeah, 7 SC to save if you run this arc. Of course, there are better arcs out there that have damage reduction, and then using the 7 SC for high protection if needed is totally fine as well. When hitting an attribute weakness with the skill / special damage, plus 30%, plus 2k cap. So of course, that's always nice. We're getting more higher damage caps on the LR arcs, which is very nice. The Ryu's had 6k on special, which is also nice. It's like equivalent to what El Dravano was back in the day. And then we have 2k on this one, and then 30% damage to skill and special. All you have to do is hit the attribute weakness. Now, if you were to special, putting that -50 debuff on the enemy would put you at an attribute weakness. Of course, fighting just a basic and ice weak enemy would be really nice. So it's a really good arc. It is for trait, not the worst. So for learnable skills, I do like these. It says bond with masters if only one other ally also has the skills bonds with master set. They do get autocast Grand Brave and Grand Fort. We are seeing a lot of units with the Grand Brave, but definitely not Grand Fort. So this, depending on how much it costs, would be very beneficial. Of course, we should know what it costs because the new unit dropped today and I didn't know about it. So yeah, it is pretty nice. I got to see what the cost is for this thing, and then I kind of go from there. So for the next thing, while I'm talking, I'm going to go ahead and look up what that cost is real quick because I actually myself want to know. Driven with the heart and soul, when using an attack skill, use 15% of max HP to boost damage plus 25% and damage cap plus 15k. This is actually decent. I do like it. It's just 15% of max HP to boost 25% and damage cap. It really, I mean, if you have a healer, honestly, this should be fine. It is damage cap. Dual wield, you get 3,000 cap instead of 1,500. Single wield, you'll get the 1,500. So this really benefits a dual wield unit, which she is. So I see why people would probably use it. Maintaining that HP is very easy, especially with Proud Force. She'll be critting, so she should be able to maintain really everything. You can definitely use this optimally too. So for the next skill, we have Unclad Toughness. When no armor is equipped, defense plus 20%. Now, I could be totally wrong on this, but because this is actually one of our first skills that are kind of really like this. I can't really think of anything else that does this. When no armor is equipped, you get a defense. So that means when you're running a dual unit, it's actually not technically armor equipped, so it should be defense plus 20. I don't have the arc, so I couldn't really test it. So if you guys did test it, that's mostly what I'm curious about. And it should be accurate, is because it says no armor. If there's no armor and there's a weapon there, there's no armor. So that's defense. Just depending on how much this thing costs, which I'm about to find out in like 2 seconds. So for that one, it is 10 SC. Okay. No, I'm sorry. That is not 10 SC. I'm dumb. That's 8 SC for Unclad Toughness. That's actually not bad. It's a little costly. It's a little costly. Driven Without a Heart and Soul is 10 SC. That's what I assumed that one was gonna be. And Bond with the Master, that one's not bad. That's at 8 SC. That's actually really good. If a unit does not have Grand Brave and Grand Forward, it's an attacker. That is extremely good, because you're basically getting Grand Brave or you're basically getting Grand 4 for free. Because Grand Brave auto is 7. And yeah, you're getting an extra for free. That's pretty nutty. Because normal players will have 2 attackers, one healer. So no, pretty dang good. I like that a lot. Critical Up, Head Bash, and Dog Eat Dog. So yeah, this arc is really good. Oh gosh, and I just backed out of that. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see, and then I guess we can look at the AER real quick. Let's look at the AER real quick, because that's important too. So we have 100% Arc Eat the reward. We have a bracelet. Accessory, rarity 6. When this unit has a status ailment, skill attack damage plus 10 and damage cut plus 15. 15k, I wish, right? 1500. This is not bad. I mean, you could just run one of the free accessories that gave you 1500, or is it 1000? I can't remember. I always forget that dang ring. This is not bad, but you'll have to put an ailment on, which I mean you could do in little niche ways. This is not bad. I mean, honestly, the arc is really good, and if you got this for free with it, yeah, this is good. It's fine. You'll just use it in your own niche way. But overall, artwork, mid. I don't really like it too much. I feel like, I don't know, it could have been cooler. I mean, Street Fighter, there's so much stuff you can do with Street Fighter, and this is just kind of boring. So art is mid, arc is good, and accessory is decent. So overall, definitely a pull for me on the arc. I really hope I do get this arc. That'd be really nice. I definitely want this, and I want it all. I really do want it all. So overall, this is a good banner. I do like this banner. Most people are already pulling on it, I'm sure. So most people kind of want to know whether if they didn't get it right now, should they keep pulling on it? I mean, honestly, definitely. If you are, a Chun-Li fan, 100% go for it. I have like little gripes here and there, like the conditions, but she does come with the full on crit package. Honestly, if she didn't come with the crit package and they wanted her to crit for damage cap, that'd just be stupid. But they cover all the bases for crit, so they honestly probably should have threw in like a crit 2 just to save some SC, but I mean that's just asking for too much at that point. Because she does have 5% crit at frontal. She has 8% with critical 3, and then she has auto crit. And then you can stack other crit on her. So yeah, no, this is definitely decent. Okay. Yeah. So guys, so she's already out. So if you guys do decide to pull on her, good luck to you, of course. We do have tickets available now. So if you got lucky with those tickets, congrats. If you did already pull her with gems, congrats. Paid equipment. We can actually just go over that real quick because they don't ever talk about this here. Because I know a lot of people do want to know what our paid equipment's going to be. So for her first paid equipment, we do have a claw. It is an ice claw, which we do have plenty of those in the game already. But if you want to get the extra damage cap, it does come with 2k plus a crit rate of 3%, and then she does get critical of 3k, so total of 5k when critting. She only gets a little buff for the ice attack damage of 15%, so it's kind of okay her shoes, which are going to be an accessory, is skill kicking damage is plus 3k, which is very nice, and chance to nullify physical attack taken. Whoa, boost movement speed. Man, she really has a lot of nullify chances. I wonder how high we can take that nullify chance. So man, I'm really curious. I kind of want to test her in PvP with something. I really wanted to see what I can nullify and how much she can dodge, all that stuff. So that's actually really interesting. So very interesting character. I do like what they did. The conditions aren't too crazy, so we can go ahead and meet a lot of them. But again, unit solid. It really is. Guy will be the next unit next week. So I think that's what a lot of people are waiting for, to see what he's about. Most likely going to be a PvP oriented unit, like full on. Hopefully. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'm taking up too much time today for this because I just like to talk. But you guys have a great day. Good luck on all your pulls. I hope you get her and stay safe. Talk to you in the next one. Peace.